Yes, welcome to the one more video. So in the last video we saw the concepts of the earthwork calculation. In that we saw the three methods of finding out the earthwork excavation, right? Earthwork quantities. So we will solve that problem, so that problems on that method, so that we'll get a grip of that. So for that, solving on we'll follow the both the three methods to calculate the quantity of the earthwork. So for that I am taking this also on simple example. Okay, that is, you can see the example number one, that is calculate the quantity of the earthwork for 200-meter length for a portion of a road in an uniform ground, the heights of the banks at two ends being 1 meter and 1.6 meter. The formation width is 10 meter and the side slopes is 2:1, that is nothing but horizontal is to vertical. Assume that there is no transverse slope. So this is your question, or this is your conditions. We need to find out the earthwork quantity by following all the three methods. Okay, so first I will take out the first method. We'll follow the first method, that is method number one. So I'm writing here the method number one. What is the method number one? So what is the method number one? So method number one is nothing but what we have to find out those quantities. So method number one we find out, what is that method number one? Yes, method number one is nothing but a mid-sectional area. We followed that mid-sectional area to find out those quantity, that is earthwork quantity, right? So now, what is the quantity formula? What is the formula for the method one? That is quantity. So before going to the method one, we will first take out the given data. Okay, I will write out what are given data in the question, so that we will get to understand what is given in the question. So first I will write a given data. So what are the given data? One is the calculate the quantity of the earthwork for 200-meter length. So L is given, that is 200 meter, right? For the portion of the road in a uniform ground, the height of the banks at the two ends being 1 meter and 1.6 meter. So here you can see that the height or the depth, we call it as, is given two values. So now if with the two values, the two sides where heights are varying, means what we need to take? We need to take the mean depth. So mean depth means nothing but d is equal to what? 1 plus 1.6 divided by 2. If I substitute these values in a calculator, I will get 1.30 meter is your depth, or we call it as a height. Next, the formation width is 10 meters. So formation width is nothing but your capital D. Capital D is B is equal to, capital B is the formation width, that is equal to 10 meter given the question. And the side slope is 2:1. 2:1 the side slope, that is S is to 1, which is equal to 2:1. So therefore S is equal to 2. Okay, these are the given data. So now we need to calculate the quantity of earthwork. So first we will follow the method number one, that is mid-sectional area. Method number one, we will follow. What is the formula? That is quantity is equal to B, capital B, plus D is D square into length. So this is your formula as far as the method number one, right? So what is B? Now you got that B as 10 meter. We have taken the given data from the question. So your B is 10 into what is the D? We have taken the mean depth, that is 1.3, and multiplying that plus, let it be in a bracket, okay, into S. What is S? S is 2 into what is again D is 1.3 whole square. So if I, then we need to multiply the length. The length we got as 200. So substitute here 200. Now what is the value? If I substitute these values in a calculator, what is the value I'm going to get? It is 3276 cubic meter is the total quantity of the earthwork by following the method number one. Got the total, what is asked to calculate the quantity of the earthwork. So if I follow the method number one, that is a mid-sectional area method, so values are directly given. So the quantity is equal to, substituting this in the formula, and we'll get a 3276 cubic meter. Okay, now we'll solve, say we will do the method number two with the same problem. For the same problem and for the same given data, we'll go for the method number two also. We'll check that how to calculate the method number two, how to calculate the quantity by following method number two. So therefore, what is the formula for the um, quantity, what is the formula to find out the quantity by using the method number two? So that is, formula is mean sectional area, right? It's mean sectional area into length. This is your formula for the method number two. So now what is the method number two says? What is its name called method number 2. The method number 2 is nothing but mean sectional area method. So the quantity is equal to mean sectional area into length. So now how will you calculate the mean sectional area? So mean sectional area is equal to, what is the formula for mean sectional area? You saw that in the last video, right? Mean sectional area is equal to what? A1 plus A2 divided by 2. Now what is A1? So your A1 is equal to, that is A1 is nothing but sectional area at one hand and A2 is nothing but sectional area at the other end, right? So A1 is equal to what? B into D1 plus S into D1 square. Now A2 is equal to what? Sectional area at the other end, that is B into D1, sorry, D2 plus S into D2 square. So here D1 and D2 are two different things. So I will write here D1 is equal to how much you got? You got it as a 1 meter, right? D2 is equal to how much you got? It is given in the question, that is see here it's given in the question, right? 1 meter and 1.6 meter. So that is what I am writing here, 1.6 meter, right? This is 1 meter. So those values I'm substituting here. What is B? What is the B? B is nothing but your formation width. It is given 10 into what is the D1? You got D1 as 1 plus, yes, this is nothing but 2 into 1 square. What is the value you're going to get? It is 12 square meter. Okay, so similarly if I substitute in the A2, your DB is 10. What is the D2? D2 is 1.6 plus 2. What is S is 2, and what is D2? D2 is nothing but this one. If I substitute these values in a calculator, you will get 21.12 square meter. Now you got A1 value and A2 value. You substitute this in the A1 value and A2 value. The mean section area, that is A1 plus A2 divided by 2 is there. So A1 is 12 meter square plus it is 21.12 divided by 2. If I substitute these values, what is the value we're going to get? It is 16.56 square meter. You got the sectional area. Now you substitute sectional area values and along with the length, therefore you will get the quantity. The quantity is equal to what? It's mean sectional area. This one mean sectional area into length. So you got the mean sectional area is 16.56 square meter into what is the length? The length is given as 200 meter. So if I calculate this value, I will get 3312 cubic meter. Yes, this is how we find out the quantity by following the method number 2, right? So method number 2, quantity is equal to mean sectional area into length. The mean sectional area is A1 plus A2 divided by 2. So we find out A1 is equal to BD1 plus SD1 square. It is equal to BD2 plus SD2 square. Okay, by substituting values, you will get these values and we will substitute it in the mean sectional area. After getting mean sectional area, then we will substitute the mean sectional area into length. We will get the quantity. Okay, now we will follow the method number 3 to find out the same quantity, or to find out the same given data. Find out the quantity of the earth by using the same given data. We will follow the method number 3. What is the method number 3 says that? Method number 3 is nothing but a Pismoidal formula. So formula is nothing but the quantity or a volume is equal to what? L by 6 into A1 plus A2 plus 4 into AM. This is your formula, right? So now what is A1? A1 is equal to what? BD1 plus SG1 square. Now what is A2? A2 is equal to BD2 plus SG2 square. Now what is AM? AM is equal to what? BDM plus SDM square. Now we don't know what is DM. So DM is equal to what? 1 plus 1.6 divided by 2. You will get 1.30. This we calculated initially. That is 1.30 DM. Now substitute those values. So what is this? 10 into 1 plus, what is this? Yes, is 2 into 1 square. How much you are getting? If I substitute this in a calculator, I will get 12 square meter, right? Similarly, 10 into what is the D2? D2 is 1.6 plus 2 into 1.6 square. If I substitute these values in a calculator, you will get 21.12 square meter. Similarly, 10 into 1.3 plus 2 into 1.3 whole square. So if I substitute these values in a calculator, you get 16.38 square meter. Okay, so now you got A1 value, A2 value and AM value. So you know what is length. Length is 200 meters. Substitute directly in the formula. Quantity is equal to, what is the L? L is nothing but your 200 divided by 6. What is A1? A1 is 12 square meter plus A2 is 21.12 square meter plus AM is 16.38 square meter. If I substitute these values in a calculator, Yes, one more is missing here, that is into 4. Yes, into 4, as far as the formula into 4 is there, so into 4, right? If I calculate this, if I substitute these values in a calculator, you will get around 3288 cubic meter, or you can also call it as a meter cube. Okay, so this is how we find out it. And one more thing, you see that whatever the given data is from the question, we followed all the method 1, method 2, and we followed method 3 also to find out the quantities. Now if I will just compare those quantity, whatever the values we got, no, the quantity we got. So by following method number 1, we got the quantity as 3276 cubic meter. By following quantity number 2, by following method number 2, we got the quantity as 3312 cubic meter. By following method 3, the quantity we got is 3288 cubic meter for the same values, whatever the constant given data, the same constant given data, but we applied the different methods and we got a different quantities. Okay, so that what we need to note here is that the difference. So whatever the difference we are getting, no, for the same given data we are getting the difference value, right? So the difference by method 1, we followed a method 1 and method 3. What is the value you got? See the method number 1, you got 3276 cubic meter, and method number 3 you got 3288, right? So is less than, what are the difference between the method 1 and method 2 is less than how much? It is just less than 0.5%, right? The difference by method 2 and 3, 2 and 3, what is the 2? 2 is 3312, and 3 is 3288, is less than 1%. Okay, there is a little bit difference between the method 1, method 2, method 3. Okay, so these are the difference. So you understood, I think you understood all the methods. We just followed all the methods for the given data. So the same given data we followed method 1, method 2, method 3, and also I just concluded the total difference, how much difference we are going to get. Okay, this is how we need to go on calculating the quantity of the earthwork by following method 1, method 2, method 3. Okay, thank you.